Following Joanna Jedrzejczyk's retirement, the former UFC strawweight champ went on record with her Mount Rushmore of women's MMA. And you may want to question some of her entries. The first is Ronda Rousey, but it's hard to debate her place on the mountain. In terms of MMA achievements, Rousey is an all-time great. In the women's bantamweight division, she was the first champ, defended the belt 6 times, and she has the second most wins and defenses in title fights. But for Rousey, it wasn't just about the cage. Rousey was the face of the UFC, hugely responsible for the brand's popularity, and her reach extended well past the UFC. She's one of the most influential sports people in history, but she's not the GOAT. In terms of just fighting, the undisputed greatest woman of all time is undoubtedly Amanda Nunes. For pure achievements, man or woman, the Lioness is almost untouchable. A 2-time UFC women's bantamweight champion, the dual women's featherweight champion, the first fighter to defend titles in 2 divisions simultaneously, and she has the longest combined reign. Her women's records are unsurmountable. The most wins, wins in title fights, bantamweight knockouts, and stoppages, consecutive wins. The list goes on. It's not Mount Rushmore without her. It's likely that the same goes for Valentina Shevchenko, but maybe not. In the women's flyweight division, she's been the champ, the only champ to defend the belt, and she has the most wins, consecutive wins, knockouts, and takedowns. There's no one in the division who comes even close. So what's the asterisk? Her most notable wins have been over Holly Holm, Juliana Pena, Joanna Jedrzejczyk, and Jessica Andrade. Each of them champions, but none flyweights. The division is notoriously lacking. Still, taking Amanda Nunes to a split decision is worth a mention. And Jedrzejczyk's final pick is Jedrzejczyk herself. She is the most dominant champ in strawweight history. Her 6 wins in title fights is the record, and 5 defenses eclipses the next best at 2. She also has been in the most strawweight title fights and has the longest consecutive winning streak. So why not Jedrzejczyk? Joanna was beaten twice by Rose Namajunas and Zhang Weili in title fights, which puts her below them on many lists. But not Joanna's, because in Joanna's eyes, no one ruled the division like her.
Thanks for watching, and remember, if you want more fight sports in your life, just hit the subscribe button.